Hello YouTube, this is JB Nimmer, and I'm just doing a video. I just was bored, so I just thought I'd do a video to show you guys what I do, pretty much to get the money I need for stuff and all that. Right now here is the basically the bare engine block and everything of a 21cc gas powered weed eater. Now I'm rebuilding this, and so I'm going to see if she'll fire up, but definitely it's not going to fire up like this, as you guys can see, especially with no spark plug. Anyways, what I wanted to show you guys was just, I rebuild these on occasion, and most of the time it's something simple and I don't have to rebuild them, but this is going to need a new piston ring, but yeah, I fix these and stuff all the time. Weed eaters and chainsaws and blowers and mowers and all sorts of stuff. I do a lot of small engine work, and I fix them and then resell them. As long as I can get them for cheap, I usually buy them, and usually it's just a carburetor problem, but this one was seized, and as you can see now it's not seized, and since there was no damage to the cylinder or the piston, I had no need to scrap it. But I got this with it in a deal of 4 weed eaters for $10. If I can get this one going and sell it for another $15, that's $65 profit. So, but I usually don't run across 4 of them at one time, but let's see. I'm going to take this off here for you guys. There we go. Now this is a Craftsman. It's 21cc. I took this all apart earlier and cleaned it and stuff, and the piston ring wouldn't go on quite right since he's so brittle. And most of you don't work on motors, most of you do models and stuff, but you know. But I cleaned there was a bunch of black gunk on top of it, on top of the piston. My mistake was breaking a little piece of the piston ring off. Let me pull it off of here. I know how to pull them off, but it was snagged on something I was putting it back into the cylinder, and I didn't know it. So you can't force these hardly at all, or they'll snap. But don't get me wrong, these weed eaters are very temperamental machines. Very temperamental. They run off 2-stroke gasoline, and if their carb isn't set right or something, you know, they do not want to run at all. So there's a piston ring. That's pretty much what gives it its compression. And let's see, this is the broken side right here. Let me focus this camera. Hold on. It's supposed to, I don't want to bend it, or I'd show you the gap it's supposed to have, but it's supposed to have another, it's supposed to be about that far apart, or like that, I mean. And then when it's in the cylinder, it compresses a little bit and fills in the little bitty gap. But this is, I was really surprised, because usually when these seize up, they're done for, okay? But this piston was not scratched, and this cylinder was not scratched. So, but yeah, I work on these a lot. So I just thought I'd share it with you guys. Yeah, if I get it going, I'll put a video up of it running. If I don't, nothing will come up. So, it might be a little while though. But I take these and rebuild them and clean them up. I don't rebuild them all the time. Most of the time it's simple fixes, like a carburetor problem or a broken gas line or something. So, you know. But, yeah, if I get it going, I'll post a video up. And if I don't, in my next video, or in the next video, in the next few videos or so, I'll tell you how I'm doing with it and stuff, you know. But it's a Craftsman 21cc. So, but yeah, I hope you guys are doing good out there. Keep building on your models and stuff. It's all, so far, all I've seen is looking good, so. So anyways though, guys, yeah, so, that's it. Oh, wait, one more thing. It was the piston, I don't know if you can see it right there very good, but it's on that little shaft thing right there on the crankshaft. And if you can see the darkened area there, this shiny part, darkened area, well, that was full of gunk and stuff, and really, really hard bag kind of gunk. And then and here was all dirty and stuff. This is where your little bearings are. And that's basically what caused it to quit going. So yeah, when I get everything put back together and going, hopefully, it'll be a running weed eater, and I'll show it to you guys before I sell it. So, yeah. Bye.